Look at your tomato plants right now. I mean, really look at them, because I am about to show you something that every experienced tomato grower knows that nobody ever teaches beginners, and that is costing you at least half your harvest every single season. Half. Not because of pests, not because of disease, not because of bad soil, because of one small green shoot that your plant is growing right now that looks completely harmless, that takes about 4 seconds to remove, and that if you leave it, your plant spends the rest of the summer making leaves instead of tomatoes. This trick costs $0, takes 60 seconds per plant, and the difference in harvest is not subtle. It is dramatic. Let me show you exactly what it is. Here is what is happening inside your tomato plant right now. Your plant has one job: reproduce. To reproduce, it needs to make fruit, but it also has a survival instinct to grow bigger, to spread, to take up more space. And every time your plant grows a new branch, a new stem, a new set of leaves, it is pulling energy directly away from the tomatoes it is trying to form. The result? A big, beautiful green plant with far fewer tomatoes than it should be producing. Italian farmers figured out how to fix this 300 years ago, and the fix takes less than 1 minute per plant. In southern Italy, Campania and Sicily, farmers have been doing one specific thing to their tomato plants every single week since the 1700s. It was documented in Italian agricultural journals going back to the 1800s. American farmers learned it when Italian immigrants arrived in the early 1900s, and the ones who used it consistently outproduced their neighbors by 30 to 50%. Same soil, same seeds, same water, same sun, one extra 60-second step per plant per week, and 30 to 50% more tomatoes. The technique is called sucker removal, and once I show you what a sucker is, you will never miss one again. Here is the biology in 30 seconds flat. Your tomato plant grows from one main stem upward. At every point where a leaf branch meets the main stem, there is a V-shaped junction. In that V, your plant grows a new shoot. That shoot is called a sucker. If you leave it, it becomes a second main stem. Then it grows its own suckers. Then those suckers grow suckers. Within 4 weeks, your one tomato plant has become a sprawling bush with 10 competing stems, all fighting for the same energy, and producing far fewer tomatoes per stem than a properly maintained plant would. The science term for this is apical dominance. The practical term is your plant is distracted. Sucker removal focuses. Here's exactly what to do right now, this afternoon, on every tomato plant you have. Step 1. Find the sucker. Look at your tomato plant. Find where a leaf branch meets the main stem. See that V junction. Look inside the V. If there is a small green shoot growing from inside that V, that is a sucker. Some of your plants will have tiny ones, just a centimeter long. Some will have large ones, 6 inches, a foot, if they have been growing unchecked. Step 2. Remove it. For small suckers, under 2 inches, simply pinch it between your thumb and finger. Snap it off cleanly. Done. For larger suckers, over 2 inches, use clean scissors or pruning shears. Cut cleanly at the base. Do not leave a stub. That is the entire technique. Which ones to remove? If you are growing in a bucket or any container, remove all suckers, every single one. Keep one main stem only. This is called single stem training. One stem, all energy going to tomatoes. Maximum production per plant. If you are growing in the ground and you want a slightly larger plant, you can keep one sucker to create a 2-stem plant. But that is the maximum. 2 stems only. How often? Check your plants every 5 to 7 days. Remove every new sucker you find. The smaller you catch them, the less stress on the plant. This becomes a 4-minute job once a week for your entire garden. 4 minutes per week. 30 to 50% more tomatoes. That is the trade. Now, if you want the complete system, the exact pruning schedule, the companion planting map that adds another 20% to your tomato yield, the liquid fertilizer recipe that costs $0, and the complete bucket setup guide, everything is waiting for you at one link, completely free. It is called the Bucket Harvest USA resource page, and the people using what is on that page are saving between $3,000 and $5,000 per year on groceries. Go to the link in the description right now.